When I first took a look at this bill, I was absolutely opposed to it because it appeared to me that what it was trying to do, we had spent a good bit of time trying to get done in this House. No, I'm kidding. No. So what the amendment does, members, is it says that you can do the averaging as long as the children and the students in both classes are at least meeting minimum standards under the education accountability system. Because what I didn't want was some kids being paired with, some kids not doing well and
You're not talking the way you normally do.
well, I know. No, I've had too many ribs. And so that's what the amendment does. And it also the amendment has a 4-year limitation on it, so it expires in 4 years, which makes the bill a whole lot better bill as far as I'm concerned. So, and I'll be happy to answer any questions, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Turner of Tarrant, for what purpose?
Would the gentleman yield for some questions?
Gentleman yield for questions.
Yes.
Gentleman yields.
Thank you, Chairman Dutton. And I appreciate your trying to help Mr. Stickland on make this bill something that would be a better product for the House to consider. I'm trying to understand a few different things about the amendment. I just got a first chance to look at it just a couple minutes ago. Okay. First off, if I need to address this to the bill author, I will. But we were having an earlier conversation about what districts the amendment applies to, and whether it was bracketed or not. Does this amendment have any sort of bracketing in it, or
No.
is it just applying to any school in the state?
This amendment does not change what the bill's intent was in terms of bracketing the bill.
Okay, so the bracketing, if that's the correct term, and I'm not sure it is, but we'll go with that term for the moment. The bracketing, as Mr. Stickland described it earlier, is still intact in this amendment?
Yes, it didn't touch that top side and the bottom.
So you took the language from the Stickland amendment, Representative Stickland's amendment, that pertained to the bracketing, and put it in your amendment. Is that right?
I can't understand it. Say again.
You took the bracketing language from Representative Stickland's amendment and put it into your amendment?
No, that's not what I was saying. What I should have said is the bill is not bracketed to anything.
Okay. So this bill would apply, with this amendment, would apply to every school in the state?
No.
It would not?
No, sir.
Okay. I'm just trying to understand, and I can address it to the bill author if that's better.
It would be better for you to address that to the bill author or to someone else, because
sure. I'd be happy to, Chairman Dutton.
What my amendment did was simply fix it so that it would only apply to those campuses where students were essentially on an even course in terms of the accountability system. You didn't have one in IR, or at least a campus in IR, and the students in another class, in an advanced class, and you put them together and create an average. That's not what we wanted to do.
Okay. All right. And then the sunset provision, you mentioned something about the sunset provision. It's repealed in?
Yeah, it's repealed in 4 years, and the legislature would have to come back and reinstate it.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Chairman. And I'll reserve the rest of my questions for the bill author. So.
All right. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Okay.